Hiya, and welcome back to Soulcreek, the game that teaches us that if there's ever a canine in a furry visual novel, there's a 99% chance that they are gay and a 50% chance that they have a domination kink. Loken just happens to have both. Anyways, let's just hop right in. Time to Screek. I saw that on Twitter today. Hiya. Byte. You here? Hey, I sucked Loken's dick. Want to talk about it? Oi, dickhead! He really is busy. Hiya. Hiya. Hey, I don't know if you can hear me, but look, I know you're just an AI, and it's been lonely today. There's just so much shit going on. Without you, I'm just, human. After today, I really see that. I guess, even if you're just a microchip in my brain, you've been there. So yeah, thanks for making me, whatever I am. It's the Indulgence soon. Wish me luck? Yeah, talk later. Good luck with the algorithm. Aww. I was hoping to see Byte. Hey, yo! Hey, Loken. Let's just pull that up. Hey, Loken. You are okay? No, Byte. Big sad. Yeah, better now. You are small, Alex. Yeah, let's just keep that up. Let's just keep the censor up. But you are supposed to be on your knees. He push it. I know there's no need for censor. Let's just make the censor even larger. He pushes me down by my shoulders. I'm face to face with his barely concealed prize again. I lean forward and smear my tongue greedily over his... That went from 0 to 100 real fucking quick. It hasn't even been 5 minutes since we started, and... already... Damn. What? I awake suddenly, my tongue hanging stupidly out of my mouth. Fuck. It's getting dark. Must be evening now. The Indulgence must be close. My chest thumps nervously as I think of Loken in that dream. My dick is harder than a rock. Ugh, I'm too attracted to Loken to reject him, so whatever happens between us is going to happen tonight. But what about afterwards? Maybe we'll simply do it and stop? Maybe we'll be something more than acolyte and master? I wonder if he's a cuddler. As I stretch my neck, I notice some of the hound's fur clinging to my top. That's pretty adorable. The poor guy must shed an awful lot for this time of year. Not even 5 minutes in. The door to the lodge swings open, and Loken enters with a bundle of firewood under his arm. Alex, you are awake. I jump to my feet. Yeah, I feel better. Your bed is really comfortable. I look over at his bed, then down at myself. I huff amused when I see that I'm still sprinkled with husky fur. I guess you shed a lot this time of year? Mm-hmm. When Loken looks confused, I pinch some of his fluff from my top and hold it out in front of me. I'm smiling lightheartedly, but Loken scowls as though I've just insulted him. This is normal. This is normal. Huh? It is normal for hounds to lose fur. Oh boy, I guess it's hardly the first time I've accidentally offended him. He often misinterprets me. It's not his fault. I hold my hands up to try and soothe him, speaking softly. Hey, take it easy. I wasn't criticizing you, Loken. I just thought it was cute. Okay? Okay. I am sorry. I'm not upset. It's fine. I do not always understand you. I know. That's okay. I step over the sulky hound and pet his arm. His tail flicks. I know sometimes you hear things a certain way when I didn't mean it like that. I get it. I promise I'll never be mad about it, okay? You can tell me if I say something that upsets you. I can't always tell. He doesn't answer. I step closer, moving my hand up his arm and petting him a little firmer. His tail starts to sway again. It is normal for hounds to shed their fur. I know. I really do just think it's cute. Explain? You're cute, Loken. You're a good hound. Okay. You are a good human. Y- you're, you're a good human. Don't talk like that. I can tell you don't like it. But if you understand me, this will be better. Nah, I prefer you the way you are. Now his tail is thrashing madly behind him. Out of nowhere, Loken curls his huge arm around my shoulder and tugs me into his grasp. He gives me a warm, affectionate hug. I chuckle, tightly compressed by his huge arms. You are small. I am smothered into his warm, padded chest. Navigating his embrace, I somehow manage to pet his side and partially hug him back. That was very wholesome. Thanks, big guy. Unable to resist the comfort of his pelt, I rub my cheek against his bare upper body. Gods, this man would make an astonishingly pleasant mattress. You are ready to leave? Oh! I pull away from him, blushing. Yeah, let's go watch some people fucking. Yes, we will do that. Come. Loken gestures to the door, then steps aside to allow me to pass. Like a true gentleman, I roll my eyes and smirk, marching past him and heading outside. Just doing a little dance. We're off to see some people. We're off to see some people fuck. Yeah, that is very accurate. The twilight sky is starting to lose the last of its glow, but it's just about light enough for us to see where we're going. Ugh, chilly tonight. We begin walking away from the lodge and down towards the Draconi settlement. At the village, the bonfire will be lit. This will create warmth. Sensible. Can't have an orgy with everyone freezing their bollocks off. Bollocks? Explain. You've really never heard that word? Taki has said this, and many other words I do not know. I've not asked her what it means, but I am asking you now. This is going to be funny to explain. It's like a cuss. Like when you stub your foot, you might say bollocks really loud. Loken blinks in confusion. Bollocks are lost to the cold? Yep, this is happening. My ancestors would be proud. Well, it actually means balls, like balls that guys have. Humans lose these bollocks to the cold? Then we must warm you? You know what? Forget it, I was just being dumb. Humans are strange. I chuckle. I never realized how strange we are until I met you. Loken's throat grumbles with amusement. We march further down into the woods surrounding the village. So, how often does the Indulgence happen? A troop arrives at the Draconi village every year, sometimes two. There are many troops. They travel outside of Alayla. I suddenly realize something I've never asked him about. What's outside Alayla? Other clans, other lands, other black zones. Have you ever been to any of them? I have not. Would you like to? No, I am happy here. I have the hot springs, I have Aeon, I have my clan, I have a great acolyte. I roll my eyes with a shy grin. You've only had me for a few days, but you have made things good. I look over at him while we talk. His tail is swaying and he's smiling sweetly at me. You seem like you're in a good mood. Our stride gets momentarily slower. He looks down at me. I gaze up at him. His pelt ripples with the breeze. Alex. Yeah? Explain how the Zephyr would mate. You had no indulgence. I do not understand. Oh my god. I saw the screenshot and I read the thread on Twitter about this. And I just kept laughing my ass off. I just kept laughing my ass off. And oh god. I blush. I mean, the Zephyr are all dead. Does it really matter? It does. I wish to understand how humans would mate. Man's really pulled up with, yo, how can I smash with you? Oh god. My chest thumps nervously. It's hard to explain if you don't know about Zephyr society. There were a lot of humans. Like, our cities could contain millions of people. I'm pretty sure we didn't have the affliction. The indulgence wasn't needed. People got together on their own terms, however they liked. There was no appropriate mating period. This was not disrespectful. Nope. Some people committed to just one partner, some had multiple partners. People broke up, got back together, got married, started families, or just stayed on their own. Logan hums thoughtfully. Are you really bothered about disrespecting the indulgence? I mean, you're a black runner. Your business is your own. I'm still a Draconi. The indulgence is our way. I wonder if he really thinks that, or he's just scared his clan will reject him. Well, then I'm just going to have to get used to how you guys do things. Orion did explain it to me a bit today. At the indulgence, you will see. Or what? This is just proving my point. He suddenly steps a little closer, almost bumping right into me. I stare, flustered. Or I will show you. Honestly, this is just proving my point. Like, Loken is obviously gay. We've established that. And it looks like he has a domination kink. We don't kink shame around these parts. So, like, I don't know. Or I will show you. He's giving me that look again. My heart stirs, looking up at him. As he sizes me up, I hear a booming of drums and raucous voices. Hey, you hear that? I hear him growl contently. We are close. It is time. Come. As he steps ahead of me, his tail thwacks against my butt. He's already acting different. Damn! We arrive at the outskirts of the village. The flickering glow of a distant bonfire twists up between the wooden shanties. Maybe it's pup because he is a dog. Oh! Yeah, that's also a good point. The trading square has been cordoned off from the rest of the settlement to keep the indulgence segregated. There must be hundreds of people there. Many of the clan are in attendance. You're nervous? A little. I'm not sure what to expect. You will be okay. You must stay close to me. How does it actually work? The night will start slow. There will be drinking, dancing, and talking. The drums will play. The people will take flair. So they don't just walk in and start fucking? You know, that is a very good question. That is a very good question. I wonder if we'll ever ask him. They do not. The people tempt one another until the urge to mate is unbearable. It is like a game. I frown, a bit surprised by his roguish grin. I thought you hated the indulgence. It is loud. It is lonely. I can't believe Dravonia makes you go. Must suck watching everyone get laid when you're not even attracted to women. But tonight will not be lonely. He bumps his arm fondly into my shoulder, then takes me into the village. So, do we just walk in, or... I don't see any guards. Oh, wait, there's Taki. We should let her know. I'm just gonna pull that up. The XL size sensor. Oh, shit. I'm cut off mid-sentence as I spot a pair of women chatting with one another by the entrance to the village square. They're both completely topless. It takes me by surprise. Tits. Huge tits. Sorry. Look, people are talking over there. He cocks his head, confused. These tits are making you uneasy. I have a feeling that I'm going to be laughing my ass off all night. No, it's just a little unexpected at best. You are funny. You prefer to mate with males. This is why you are uneasy looking at these tits. Far as I remember, I've never mated with anyone. You have no memory. Right, maybe I got with other humans at some point before all this? I don't know. Perhaps. But humans like to mate? Not in the same way you guys do, but we did. He takes a step closer to me and flashes his hungry teeth at me. I would like to see how much humans like to mate. Oh! Well, too bad they're extinct, huh? Loken's tail thrashes wildly behind him, lowers his head slightly to my level, his throat rumbling like thunder. Then I will take the last. I wait for him to back down like usual, but he doesn't. He just stares ravenously right at me. Hey, rat, Loken, over here. I flinch, startled by Taki's voice. That's Taki! She is calling us. Come. He puts a huge paw on my shoulder and firmly guides me towards the raging bonfire in the village square. The searing heat of the bonfire strikes me first. I squint, dazzled by its burning ferocity. Embers rise into the night sky, gradually carried away by the cool breeze. A circle of drummers, most of them male, have assembled in a semicircle around the trading square. In the middle, members of the clan and the troop dance provocatively at one another with tribal contortions. The usual market stalls are gone. In their places are tables straining under the weight of drink, food, and other exotic substances. I suspect flair isn't the only drug being taken. Men and women are mingling, dancing, and drinking together. There are tits and balls as far as the eye can see. Aside from the occasional playful grope or lustful tangle disguised as a tempting dance, everyone is behaving themselves so far. Wow, this is really something. I hear Loken grumble irritably beside me. There are many sights. I turn to him and see his jaw clenched in agitation. What's wrong? It is loud. Oh, we could go somewhere else? No, I am okay. You sure? Wait, is that Mia? Loken looks in the direction I'm gawping at. It is. She's the last person I expected to see dancing around like that. And with two guys? Damn, she was wild. Where's... Oh. You would not like two males? I snort, grinning at him. I'm pretty sure he'd rip any other guy who got near me to pieces. Loken flinches, trying poorly to act offended. Then he adopts his signature scowl. Oh, nah, because it was censored. It was censored, and honestly, I think we'll be fine most of the time, I feel like. No. Don't give me that look, you know it's true. No. Probably best not to poke at his insecurities right now. Well, either way, I think one guy is enough for me. One big hound? Before I can nervously blurt out a response, Taki marches over to us. Hey, chaps! Get us a bev, will you, Loken? Bev? Ugh! Drink, Loken! Every fucking indulgence, I tell you that. Loken grumbles irritably. You will have the strongest drink, as you always do. Aye! Thanks, puppy. I am no longer a child. Yeah, then thank fuck for that. So, rat, you gonna drink? I'm stuck here doing patrol duty for a bit, so Loken always takes good care of me. Not like that, mind. I ain't his type. He prefers snowy, stripy tigers. Taki, you are already drunk. Nah, like fuck I am. Pfft, fine, I downed a couple, so fucking what? Don't ride my ass, Don't ride me ass, Loken. Do not neglect your duties. I fucking know, dog. Lay off. Okay, I will find another drink for you. He gives her a thumbs up. Taki blinks at it, confused, then looks at him. The fuck is that? It is a Zephyr gesture. It means good. The honey badger grimaces at me. I just shrug my shoulders, smirking. So where does all the alcohol in Alayla come from? The brewers at the Razorbacks produce the best drink. Aye, if you're gonna trade for booze, get some Razorback booze. Of course, anytime a mating troop pulls up, you always get the good shit. Do they make alcohol too? Oh, nah, but they travel to every clan and pick up lots of treats. Then share it with the others. This is true. The mating troop is an insight into the cultures of other clans. I frown. I didn't think the clans were that different from one another. There are many differences. No two chieftains direct their clans in the same manner. Hell, us lot are considered a bit eccentric with how close the chief is to the auto monks. Anyway, go grab Go grab yourselves a bev too. Don't forget mine. She waves at us as she stomps off to her patrol. Loken turns me by the shoulders and points towards a table overflowing with cups, mugs, and barrels. You will drink? I'm not sure I should tonight. I'd rather check with Byte first. I move past Loken and head to the table, trying to inspect the barrels to discern what might be inside. The lustful game of courtship is all around us as the crowd The lustful games of courtship all around us continue as the crowd gets denser. Though Loken and I mostly pass through unheeded, the occasional distrusting eye or curious glare shot my way has me on edge. Man, it's pretty crowded. They are looking at you? I'm used to it. He growls. I sense his guard dog anxiety over me starting to stir. It's fine, just ignore them, okay? I'm here with you. You are. We reach the tables. Dozens of cups have been pre-poured. I pick one up and sniff, but the stench of pungent alcohol makes me gag. Whoa, this is strong. You could kill a small human with this. Which one should we get Taki? Behind me, Loken doesn't answer. Loken, what should... Ah! I'm taken aback when I suddenly feel two firm paws grasp my shoulders. Loken lowers his muzzle down to the side of my head. My body fizzes with anticipation as he presses his body into mine. I try to keep my cool, but he's never been so physically forward. Hey there, big guy. Hello. The tip of his nose brushes my ear and he sniffs me. I tussle with him meagerly, completely aflutter. What are you doing? You must be clean for the Indulgence. I showered earlier. Hell, I don't mind. I chuckle nervously, leaning back into his hold as his sniffing snout brushes the side of my face. But then I remember where we are. As much as I'm enjoying his affection, I'm self-conscious of being in such a public place like this. Loken senses my unease and backs very slightly away. You are uncomfortable? I will stop. There's just a lot of people around. I feel his chest rumble and he pulls me gently back into him. Hands on my shoulders. It's like being coddled by a firm, fluffy cloud. Alex, do not worry about them. You are here with me. I blush. Won't they judge us for both being guys? Perhaps, but Dravonia is our chieftain. She does not mind this. I only wish to enjoy this night with you, Alex. You are a good human. You have made things good. His paws squeeze my shoulders. We've been touching each other a lot lately. Starting to feel familiar and right. I just like being close to him. There you are. Just pull that up. I jolt as I hear Orion's booming voice, and I jump away from Loken's hold, somewhat reluctantly. I made a good choice pulling the sensor up. When I did, I can pull it down just a tiny, tiny bit. I was looking for you two. The Draconi clan doesn't feel complete without its infamous Black Runner. Of course he's butt-ass nude. The tiger claps Loken gregariously on the shoulder. Loken smiles fondly, whilst doing an admirable job of keeping his eyes on Orion's face. Orion, your troop is ready for tonight? See for yourself. The tiger gestures to the party around us. It's subtle, but I feel like the pace of the Indulgence is already accelerating. I see men fondly tantalizing the women with various seductive strategies. The drum circle has become louder, and the dancing more provocative. Everyone feels ready. The raw hunger is palpable. Frankly, I'm amazed these bipeds are able to hold themselves off for so long. They're doing their job, and they're doing it well. What about you, Loken? Will you be partaking with Alex? You're the one who claimed him. My face burns. Even Loken seems to be agitated. Orion, the Indulgence is not the human way. I'm sure he'll pick it up. Do you still have the gift I gave you, Alex? Loken's ears flick. Gift? I glare at the tiger. Jeez, he's way worse than Byte. Yeah, I have it. Then use it, both of you. It'll help Alex do things our way. You're one of the clan now, Alex, so partake. If Loken would rather not, there are plenty of others who would... No, he is mine. Loken grabs me by the shoulders. I yelp, almost losing my balance. He pushes me behind him and snarls viciously. Alex is mine. He is my salvage. I will show him. Nobody else. I sigh. To be fair, he lasted longer than I expected him to. Loken, stop. I just need to be firm, but compassionate. Back. Down. Now. I am sorry. I reach and pet his arm, giving him some affection but keeping my voice strict. Take it easy. I'm not going to leave you, I promise, but you can't keep doing this. Okay. Orion huffs sympathetically. I imagine he has some experience with Loken's issues too. It's okay, Loken. I think Alex would rather stay with you. Besides, everyone saw you checking his scent. They see that you're claiming him tonight. Wait, that's what that display was for? Hell, I wouldn't put it past Loken. The hound growls, arms folding indignantly. No, I was only checking his scent. He must be clean for the Indulgence. Of course, Loken, of course. Well, I'll leave you boys to it for now. He gives me a wicked grin, then whips his tail around and stalks off into the crowd. I'm worried that Loken's good mood has dropped like a stone in a pond. You okay, big guy? When he doesn't reply, I step in front of him and fondly stroke his arm. I think we're good for now. Hey, Alex. He seems to perk up again quickly. I am okay. Then his ears flick at me curiously. Orion gave you a gift? I wince. I'm actually pretty worried he's going to be mad I didn't tell him earlier. Sort of, yeah, he was telling me about the Indulgence, and, rather guiltily, I plunge a hand into my back pocket and tug out the small leather pouch Orion gave me earlier, holding it out to Loken. With a frown, Loken takes it. He holds it up to his snout and sniffs. This is Flair? Orion gave this to you? He said it would help me feel less nervous about, about you. I anxiously put my hands into my hoodie pocket, my cheeks burning. Loken stares at the package, then at me. He's got his usual cock-eared frown on. Then he steps closer and puts a hefty arm around my shoulder. I'm enveloped by his presence. Alex, humans like to mate? There's something completely adorable and alluring about the way he flirts. It's so blunt and unrefined. I love it. Yeah, we do. Then Loken encloses my hand in his paw and turns it upwards. With a playful growl, he drops the pouch of Flair into my grasp. We should take it. What? It will be fun. Doesn't this stuff make you really horny? We will take only a small amount. We will retain our senses. My heart thumps when I realize I'm actually considering this. Loken's made it clear he wants something to happen, but how far would we be willing? If I take it, we'll surely have a spicier evening, but I'm also enjoying his calmer, more affectionate flirting. You really want to do this? It is your choice. It does not matter which you choose. We will still enjoy this evening. I look around the crowds, all of them gearing up to drop their cultured sensibilities and descend into raw, primeval lust. I imagine myself like that with Loken, abandoning my humanity. Okay, do we want to do drugs or stay cool? Okay. Screw it. Just for tonight, I'm not a Zephyr. I'm one with the clan. This is their way. How do I take it? Behind me, I hear Loken's throat rumble. Oh, hiya! Mama did raise no bitch. Behind me, I hear Rogan. Behind me, I hear Loken's throat rumble. He moves behind me and curls an arm around me, opening the pouch in my hand. Flair is a bright red powder with the same consistency as flour. Although I know what an aphrodisiac is, I certainly don't remember anything like this from Zephyr times. Inhale. Oh, it's cocaine! Loken smears a pinch of the substance into his paw and holds it up to my nose. With a wince of anticipation, I breathe it in. Even with just a tiny sniff, the scent is so strong I gag. It's like having cinnamon, honey, and sugar violently rammed up my unsuspecting nostrils. I recoil in protest. Loken chuckles, squeezing my shoulder to comfort me. I don't know why I was saying Rogan. It is strong. Ah, fuck! It's stronger than the Dawn Lily! Ugh. I scrunch my face as I try to adjust the overpowering flavor. Unlike Dawn Lily, it's not an unpleasant taste, just extremely potent. Okay. Let me click this link. I don't know if I'm going to regret it. Okay, hang on. Let me just...
Cocaína. No. Flour. me why I hate the military.
Okay, let me, like, start this over. Oh my god! Fucking YouTube. Hang on. Here we go.
Cocaina. No. Flower. Somebody just asked me why I hate the military.
Makes sense. My whole body shudders. Behind me, Loken backs away very slightly. He brings his flare-coated paw up to his snout and inhales. My heart races nervously. I can't believe I just did that. You are a draconi. Loken chuckles. He tugs me back into his arms, curling his paws around my shoulders. By now, I'm used to letting him hold me like this. I like it. You will feel the effects quickly. The fiery, tingling heat has moved from my throat to my chest, and continues to soak through my body inch by inch. They sniffing paprika. Oh no! Yeah, feels nice actually. I let my head fall back into Loken's chest, and he growls in satisfaction. His paws move from my shoulders and steadily travels down my sides. I flinch, feeling deeply sensitive. Whoa, hey there! He brushes his body up against mine, and the familiar contours of his form flood back into my memory. He's so big and comfortable, I could just melt right into him. Yeah, this feels really nice. Loken presses his muzzle into the groove of my shoulder. I feel his hot breath against my cheek, and feel him snarl with predatory intent. Flaming hot Cheeto powder. Oh no! Tonight, Alex, you are not my acolyte. His voice arouses my senses. It's slow and soft, yet intensely fierce. You are just... little human. And you are mine, little human. As he asserts his dominance, the tingle of flare drops from my chest and douses my waist with fire. I shiver. Images of my dreams from today flood back. I imagine tasting him, feeling him. I've never gotten so hard quickly. Okay, why did I just imagine, like, slicing off, like, Loken's bicep and just frying it up? Why did I just imagine that? Because I just imagined, like, slicing off a piece of Loken's bicep and just frying it up. And that was awful. Man, I definitely feel it. Unthinkingly, I press my backside into Loken. I feel his junk stirring against me as he grinds back. Oh my god. Object or cake? Fried man booba. Loken! We both recoil. From the distance, Travonia's powerful voice shatters the moment. I look over and see the saber-toothed chieftain beckoning Loken over. The hound steps away from me, growling moodily. I can't blame him. I feel like I've just been snapped out of a trance. Our chief is inspecting the event. I will go and speak with her. Oh, okay. You will take Taki her drink. I will speak to our chief, and then... Loken aggressively tugs me back into his grasp. I'm pressed right into the hound's chest. He bears his wicked grin down at me. I will have you, little human. My face slides against the soft fur on his. Behind me, I feel his fingers splay out firmly on the small of my back, just above my butt. I shut my eyes, enjoying his grasp, and inhale. I catch his scent, his real scent, thick but sharp, like salted seawater. It's intoxicating. He fumbles with the waistline of my leggings, fingertips teasing my bare skin. Without thinking, I hear myself growl. He snarls back. I bring my hands up to his belly and press my fingers into his thicker fluff that's closer to his belt line, longing for the prize beneath. This sounds good. But just as I'm getting comfortable in his arms, the hound steps away and marches off to find Dravonia. He leaves me a quiver by the drinks table. Geez, my heart is beating. Whatever Loken just did sent that flare coursing through my body into overdrive. Choke him already. Ugh, what have I gotten myself in for? Time to take Taki her drink. I pick whatever I think looks strong from the table and meander back over to the honey badger, trying to hide my boner from the crowds. It doesn't take me long to find her standing guard near the village square. Thanks for the drink, rat. You enjoying the indulgence? I look around the scene as I hand Taki her drink, overwhelmed by all the sights and smells. The drum tempo is steadily increasing. The bonfire is being fueled by heaps of discarded clothes. Hey man, we don't kink shame around these parts. But still, people are mostly holding their urges back. The suggestive groping has evolved into bodies being smeared together with rising passion, but there's no sex. Yet. It really is like a game. Everyone is just waiting until the tension breaks and the tribe gives way to mindless lust. Jeez. Okay. It's something. Seems a bit subdued right now. Ice your balls, boy. It'll heat up later. Mia certainly looks like she's having fun. She's got 3 guys on the go now. Yeah, gotta watch that girl. Wild one. Later she'll be pumped up to the eyeballs. I did not need that mental imaging. I did not need that mental image. And people say Loken is poetic. Hey, can I ask you something? Go for it, rat. Firstly, can you stop calling me that? Nah. Ugh. In that case, have you ever taken Flare? Nah, not me. Never saw the need, to be honest. If I want to fuck, I say it. That's what Flare is for, ain't it? So it doesn't make you act different? Why? How much does it take? Been caught begging for some cock yet? I wince. You can tell? Fuck yeah, you look proper buzzed. Oh, hey. Here's the chap to ask. Oh my! Oh my! Orion, you fucking bitch, give me a kiss. The nude tiger laughs, folding his arms nonchalantly. And where would you like it? Ha, this fucking guy. We hooking up later? That'll be something for me to brag about. Orion puts his arm around Taki's shoulder and grips her tightly. The meager Orion of the Ghostlands knocked on his back by the infamous Badger of Carmine. The moment Orion calls her that, Taki's boisterous demeanor melts like snow under the sunlight. Her raucous cackle blurs slowly into a forced smile, and her stance loses its usual self-assurance. Orion and I both sense her shifted mood straight away. The tiger lets go of her, wincing apologetically. Hiya. Not yet. Sorry, Taki, I shouldn't have called you that. It was insensitive. The honey badger immediately blows a raspberry and waves his concern off. Pfft, nah, it's fine. Nah, it's fine, Tigger. It's been a while since I heard that name. I hadn't considered... Forgive me. She waves his concern off again with an exaggerated flair. Quit bawling, Stripes, I'm fine. It was a long time ago. Look, I gotta go check the other guards are doing their jobs proper. Nah, fuck. I'll catch you both later, yeah? Of course, Taki. Yeah, see you soon. Taki nods to us both, then hurriedly marches off to into the party. I'm left with Orion, wondering what just happened. The Badger of Carmine? Orion shakes his head. Taki has quite a reputation, even outside of Alayla. It's not my place to tell that story. I nod, deeply curious but trying to stay respectful. There's more to Taki than I thought. Orion claps my shoulder, trying to readjust the awkward mood. So, how much did you take? How can you tell? Dilated eyes, it's a side effect. I groan. You didn't warn me it was so strong, I almost choked. You're probably wishing you were choking on something else right now. How do you feel? Damn, no chill! Despite the annoyed glare I shoot him, he knows perfectly well that he's right. I feel good, actually. It's fine now, but earlier, when I was with Loken, I just wanted to... I trail off, not wishing to indulge Orion with a graphic description. The tiger chuckles. Then it sounds like you need to go find him. I doubt he wants to miss the opportunity to play with you. Yeah, maybe. I just wanted to say thanks for all the advice and stuff. Alex, I'm a troop leader. Encouraging all this is my job. Besides, I want Loken to be happy, so go. Make each other happy. Thank God he's gone! Before I can utter a retort, Orion turns around and wanders off into the masses. Immediately, he's set upon by the attention of others. Heh, I guess he's right. Tonight is about Loken and I. Left alone, I begin scanning the crowd. I spot Dravonia, but the hound isn't with her anymore. Where did he get off to? It doesn't take long to find the hound by the bonfire. He's standing with arms folded, head rotating slowly around. I assume he's looking for me. Feeling confident, I sneak up beside him and affectionately bump into his side. Hey! Loken jumps, startled. Alex! I nestle into him, tucking myself under his arm. The heat from the bonfire bathes us pleasantly. Damn. He chuckles, curling his arm around my shoulder and tugging me into his side. Little human. Big hound. You're enjoying the indulgence? I look around us. The dancing is becoming more intense, and people are yelling as loudly as the beat reaches a chaotic pace. Almost everyone is nude. Seems like it's heating up. With barriers between us breaking down, I shamelessly lean my head against his massive form. His chest rumbles happily, his arm compressing me into him. We go quiet. I could almost doze off, just standing here like this in front of the fire. It's a sweet moment. My eyes almost lull shut until... Look! There are now tits everywhere. I snort with laughter. Way to break the mood. There are also many bollocks. I really need to stop teaching you these words. He looks down at me. I look up at him. There's a moment's pause. So, what happens now? I mean, everyone's having a good time. Do we just watch, or... I yelp as his staunch arms encircle me. His paws meet at my belly, and he tugs me right back into him. The back of my head nestles into his chest, and I groan happily. We enjoy this night, little human. His muzzle is right beside my ear. I shudder as his hot breath blows into the side of my face. His voice lowers to a snarl. I think you want more of this. All around us, the drums seem to get louder. The dancing crowd begins moaning and crying with increased intensity as the flaming bonfire soaks me in humid heat. Loken's fingers knead into my belly. My heart lurches excitedly at his touch. The glowing tingle of flare ignites a wave of pleasure. I slide around to face him, dragging my forehead across his soft pelt. He's warm, very warm. Once again, I inhale his gorgeous oceanic scent. You know I want more. Alex, you wish to mate. Well, I mean, this flare stuff is really working. I grin, slipping my fingers beneath the strap across his chest and pulling it, letting it bob back with a soft thud. You're so fucking hot, Loken. Hot? I am warm. No, I mean, well, yeah, that too. It's another Zephyr saying. It means I'm attracted to you. His other paw moves to my side, and he yanks me into his waist. There's no way he can't feel my arousal pressed flat against him. You do wish to mate. Then my own boner suddenly isn't what's on my mind. He pushes his bulge into me, shamelessly grinning. Oh my god! Fuck, Loken. When I feel it, my heart thumps and the flare in my system steps up its game. Whatever symptoms I felt before, they go wild. I feel hot and dizzy. You are big. My mind is foggy with lust. Orion was right. I really do wish I was choking on something else. I shut my eyes, enjoying his hold and his fur against my cheek. In my head, I feel the shape of him against my tongue and the taste. He growls. I'm so warm. Could I just taste him now? Would he let me? I take another deep breath of his scent, yearning to smother myself with it. Alex, you are hot. I'm okay. It's just the bonfire. No, Alex, you are hot. I am saying this right? Oh, you mean... Thanks. Yeah, you're hot too. Humans like to mate. I bite my lip. My cheeks burning. The sound of yelling and drumming becomes blurred. The indulgence is accelerating. It's almost time. Humans love to mate. There's a sudden wet smear against my cheek as he abruptly licks the side of my face. I snicker, tilting my head and smiling at all his lustful affection. Humans love to fuck. Damn! Even now, he's holding himself back. His lips quiver in a predatory snarl. You are a human. Yeah. I shut my eyes, drowning in his plush chest, his thick aroma and booming hungry growls. Humans love to fuck. Uh-huh. All around us, I sense the indulgence about to reach its peak. The teasing is over. Then you love to fuck. I slide my hands against his staunch abs and run them upwards. Grasping his chest, his tail thrashes wildly behind him. I don't know how much longer I can resist the urge. It'd be easy to just... He steps away suddenly, letting me go. I'm broken by my heated trance, almost losing my balance. Huh? Loken, what is it? The drums reach a crescendo and blast into a deafening rhythm. The dancers abandon all sense of rhythm and order. Piece by piece, they strip what remains of their clothes and throw them into the fire. It is too loud. Oh, want to move somewhere else? Water, now. The hound abruptly staggers off through the crowd, leaving me perturbed and concerned. Loken? Hey, wait up! I follow Loken as he hurriedly leaves the crowded square. I call to him several times, but he ignores me and carries on marching away from the Indulgence. We end up in the opposite district near the farms, where it's much quieter. The hound drops to his knees by one of the water taps built into the wooden huts. With zero hesitation, he turns it on and plunges his head beneath the billowing stream of cold water. Damn. I wince, keeping my distance as droplets splash me. After a few moments of dousing his entire face, he sits back and leans against the wall, panting. His head fur is absolutely dripping. I approach him cautiously, concerned. He runs his paw through his waterlogged fur. I am wet. He shakes his head madly, spraying droplets in every direction. I bring my hands up to my face to defend myself. Hey, watch it, hound! I laugh at his antics, but he eventually stops flailing and leans his head back against a wooden hut. I sit beside him, eyebrows raised in worry. It got pretty loud back there, huh? It is better here, with you. Leaning against the wall next to him, I lightly pet his upper arm to try and comfort him like I usually do. Honestly, I just hate big crowds. I do not like big crowds. That is feeling good. You like having your arm rubbed? I do. Have you got any other spots? Spots? Places you like being patted. He seems hesitant at first. I'm about to offer him some reassurance, but then I hear his throat rumble with affirmative content. He takes my hand in his own and places it gingerly behind his own ears. I laugh. Ear rubs, huh? Who'd have thought? With a firm grasp, I dig my fingers behind his wet ear and give it a firm scratch. His eyes roll backwards and he smiles in angelic bliss. His flexible ears bounce every time my fingers grace them and weave my fingers into his waterlogged head fur, checking for his reaction. His throat thunders with happy growls. His mouth is very slightly ajar. Do not stop. I can't stop myself chuckling. He's loving this. Who would have thought he could be such a puppy? You're so cute. His eyes flicker open, scanning me up and down. Little human. He tugs me closer. I yelp and end up kneeling next to him, just sort of sitting in his lap. I put my hands on his chest to support myself. My face is level with his muzzle. I realize suddenly how rare it is for us to be in the same height like this. Hey there, big guy. Alex, there's nobody else here. Heh, nope. His paw settles against my side gently, fingers kneading into my abs through my top. Unable to resist touching him, I tentatively reach for his sculpted stomach. Can I pet you there? His pelt is thicker here. It becomes fluffier as it goes below his belly button and further. You're soft. His paw tightens around my waist and he pulls our midsections together. Our eyes lock together. Do you guys kiss? The hound takes the hint and leans closer. His nose bumps slightly against mine first, and I twist my head ever so slightly to fit the shape of his muzzle. It feels odd feeling my cheeks brush against his face fur. At first, it's slow and steady, like two hands nervously joining fingertips. Just the single soft pulse of his warm lips against mine. Despite the canine design of his face, it somehow works. I feel the coarse vibrations of his chest as he growls. His fingers dig into my side, and he kisses me again. I watch the serene flow of his lips. It's so good. I never imagined he'd be such a good kisser. Given the shape of his muzzle, I didn't think he'd be able to kiss me at all, even gently like this. Doing a little dance. He pulls away from me, but then nudges his snout into my cheek and inhales deeply. Bathing in the moment, I shut my eyes and lean my head against his snout. Alex. Yeah? You are a good human. You too. I feel his paws move behind me, then slide down. I yelp as he grasps my backside again, and his chest vibrates lustfully. I want this. My butt? Yes. Out of nowhere, Loken twists his snout down my neck and laps his tongue across my cheek. I flail and tussle him weakly off, snickering. You and your tongue! You are tasting good to me. Planning to make me your next meal? I am planning that. Wow, that look has such an intense power over me. Alex, you are ready to return to the Indulgence? Are you sure? It was pretty loud. I am sure. We will sit together by the fire. Hey, yeah, that sounds nice. Might give your head a chance to dry too. Come. His paw finds my shoulder and he guides me from the floor and back to the Indulgence. We don't speak. I just lean against him fondly. By the time we return, the village square is illuminated only by the auburn glow of the bonfire. Shrouded by opaque darkness, the Indulgence has reached its peak. Groups have formed where men and women have given totally into debauchery, with very little art or civility in the act. It's ferociously primal. I hear the depraved feral bangs of bipeds in the throes of the moment, and see entwined furred bodies tangled in a torrent of passion, barely visible in the dim light. No words are spoken, only howls, growls, and snarls. Those getting senselessly pounded are mostly on their hands and knees, fervently slammed by the frenzied breeding partners. It's all liquefied by the burning tropical aura of the bonfire. As Loken casually leads me closer to the flames, it's hard not to feel swept up in all this condensed, searing passion. I feel the pump of flare urging me to grab Loken and add my own voice to the cacophony of orgasmic cries. Around all this, I feel less and less like a human and more like a lust-driven beast. The hound sits cross-legged in front of the fire. He closes his eyes. I can't tell if he's ignoring it all or absorbing it. I sheepishly sit beside him. I will be right back. And I'm back. Wait. There we go. And I'm back. The hound sits cross-legged in front of the fire. He closes his eyes. I can't tell if he's ignoring it all or absorbing it. I sheepishly sit beside him. What? That's what I've been thinking. Like, they'll just, like, go home and fuck. Because noise. But, like, not actually noise, because privacy, because humans or something. This is really something. My knee bumps against his. The husky's white fur is tinged with orange. I see the hint of a smile on his muzzle. I open my mouth to speak, but I'm briefly distracted by the sound of someone climaxing behind me. Loudly. You guys really don't hold back. His eyes flicker at me. Sit closer, little human. Ah! I'm hauled up by my underarms and plonked neatly into his lap. He shamelessly grins at me, tightening his grasp around me. Then I feel him grope my ass firmly. Spurred by his lustful affection, my leggings start to feel constraining. Fuck, you're feeling pretty frisky, huh? The snarl, he rumbles back, kicks the flare in my body back into overdrive, and my inhibitions drop like a stone. I want him. I am. I will enjoy you. He pulls me down for another kiss. His lips clasp against mine, my head tilting to match the gentle current of his jaws. It's short, but neat. A small token of his wants. His paws slide around to my belly, sliding under my tunic and groping at my chest. Alex. Yeah? I would fuck you. The way he says it, a part of my loosened mind also makes me turn around for him right there. Oh, yeah? I would fuck you now. His rumbling snarl, his hungry glare, and predatory grasp of me. It's hard to think straight. I'm losing myself. You want me to fuck you, little human? Say this to me. I don't know if it's the flair or his advances. I never imagined myself being so forward. Yeah, I'd let you fuck me, big guy. But... I snicker, brushing my fingers firmly through his head fur. I want him, but there's a pretty glaring problem. You're kinda big. Yes, this would hurt you. Tonight, I will enjoy you in other ways. Damn! I raise my eyebrows, intrigued. Other ways? Many ways. You are mine tonight, little human. Let me feel you. He gropes my body greedily, and my top rides up with his fumbling paws. My heart is thumping. Fuck. I'm perched atop a horny hound surrounded by all these people, and I don't care. I feel free. I think this is the most alive I've ever felt. Loken tugs the bottom of my tunic. Off. Without thinking, I tear my top off of my head and sit shirtless in Loken's lap. I don't think that's going to be enough. Beneath me, the hound's snarl deepens. His paw pads press against my stomach and side, sliding up to my chest. Good little human. Shut up. I'm letting him play his dominant act. For now. I shut my eyes for a moment, enjoying the burning heat of the fire and the electric touch of his paw pads. I weave my arms around his and grope at his cottony chest. My fingers brush his nipples, enjoying their soft shape. Loken leans back onto the ground, putting an arm behind his head as a pillow and smiling up at me. As he relaxes, I feel him buck his hips against my butt, prodding me with his arousal. I feel the sharp sting of claws digging in my hips. Byte! Help! You are enjoying the flare? It's pleasant. It is pleasant. Oh no! It's just... the flare, I guess it's really... Fuck, it's making me really horny. Horny? I grin. I'm definitely going to regret teaching him all these words. Aroused. The scandalous smirk Loken gives me makes me shiver. Loken sits up and smears his forehead into my bare chest longingly. I shiver, the bristles of his fur making my muscles twitch in reflex. Oh my god, they said the platform. Twitch. I lean my head down, rubbing my cheek on his head fur and inhaling his humid, salted scent. Loken ravenously laps his tongue across my bare chest. My sensitive skin flinches at the rough, wet tongue. I laugh. I must taste good, huh? He snarls something incoherent in response. I pet the back of his head affectionately, and he lays back into my hand, in a very dog-like fashion. On your hands and knees. Huh? That is how I would take you, little human. Of course you'd like that position. Typical dog. Alex. Yeah? We will return home. Now. I blink, surprised. I was enjoying myself. Oh, really? I wish to be alone with you. Oh, sounds good. I'm disappointed when he wordlessly lifts me off of him, but I know the night isn't over yet. I suspect I'll have the chance to get much closer when we're back at the lodge. Nobody pays us any mind as we leave the Indulgence. The heat of the bonfire behind us fades away. Side by side, we wordlessly exit the crowded village streets and head towards the forest. He has his arm around my shoulders. I lean my head against his side, enjoying his warmth against the chill of the alpine breeze. However, just before we reach the lodge, his mood drastically and suddenly changes. Alex. Yeah? You... Are you okay? I am. Tell me. But he doesn't tell me anything. So Flair cuts out a funny part. Oh no. But he doesn't tell me anything. He just looks sad. I frown. Loken, talk to me? I do not know. I frown, concerned. This seems to have come from nowhere. I didn't say anything. We were just walking home, silently. We stop walking. He's staring straight ahead. Unsure how to reach him, I just pet his arm comfortingly. Take your time. He doesn't reply for a long time. You are... There's another long pause. Meaning it? Meaning what? Meaning it? Tonight you are meaning it? He is going to be so mad. Byte is going to be so mad. He's just going to be like, give us all the details. Like, ah! Poor guy can barely string a sentence together when he's anxious, but I think I understand. Loken. He finally looks down at me. You're a good hound, and I like you. I mean it. You are certain? He really does need constant reassurance. I'm not going anywhere. You're stuck with me, big guy. Another long stretch of silence. I eventually feel his tail swaying. You are also stuck with me. I slide my hand up to his paw. He takes it, and my small hand is encapsulated by his. So what happens next? After tonight, will we still... He frowns for a moment, then looks away. The indulgence will end. Oh. But I had fun. I also enjoyed this night. So let's not stop. Loken catches my uncertain look and grunts. It would not be proper. There's a pause. You know how my people did things on their own terms? We could try that? This would not upset you? As long as it doesn't upset you. I also want more. Despite his assurances, he still looks away anxiously. What if we had another indulgence? Just for us. We could even have one every day. The clan would judge us. Then we won't tell them. It's not like we're in love or anything. We'd just be having fun, right? Alex, I do not think... He's really not comfortable with this. I shouldn't push him out of his comfort zone. It's not his way. Well, whatever happens, the night isn't over yet, is it? He glances sideways at me, and I hear his chest rumble as he steps closer. It is not over yet. I grin bashfully as his playful grasp slips under my shirt. His paw pads rub against my shoulders and chest. Inside, we will enjoy the rest of this night. He ushers me towards the lodge and hurriedly leads me inside. Once we're inside, Loken heads over to the bed. I stand by the door, searching for the light switch. Do not use the lights. Heh, okay. Alex, tonight you will sleep here? He indicates his own bed. With you? With me. His tail flicks hopefully. Yeah, that sounds nice. The indulgence is not over. You wish to continue? I think I already know the answer. Yeah. I'm not done with you yet, big guy. Fixing me with his ravenous grin, Loken unclips the strap around his chest and lets it flick off. I watch, heart thumping, as he discards most of his clothes. He gestures firmly at me to come closer. Here, little human. Let's just keep that out. As if nothing really matters. Anyone can see. Nothing really matters. Here, little human. His tail flicks and he bares his sharper fangs. He's been acting so dominant tonight. I bet I could get him to respond to some dominance of my own if I wanted. Do I prefer his big alpha act? Or should I start teaching this hound some manners? Okay, which one? Do you want to make him our bitch or be his bitch? Hmm. Unfortunately, that's how it is around here because I can't show any of that here on Twitch. Like, I'm pretty sure this is like barely okay. Just barely. If I get banned tomorrow, you all know what happened. Nah. Here's what I'm gonna do. Wheel of Fortune time. Ha 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 ha. It's Wheel of Fortune time. Sorry, I'm really bad at making decisions. Besides, I am actually kind of curious how he would react if we were to say make him our bitch. I narrow my eyes, feeling confident enough after tonight to challenge him. No. Here. I shoot my own hungry grin back at the hound, gesturing him over with narrowed eyes. He's really taken aback by my assertiveness. If I want to play small alpha human with him, I'll have to build it up slowly. I grin encouragingly, appealing to the hungry predator I know that he is. Come and get me. That does the trick. Straight away, he marches right up to me. I must have done something right, because he grasps me firmly by the waist and pulls me into him. Little human. Loken lowers his muzzle to me and snarls in my ear. It's a fierce sound like crackling stone. Good boy. Nothing. Better not push it too far yet. He digs his nose into the side of my neck, inhaling. I can't imagine what I smell like, but going by the agitated swaying of his tail, it must be pleasant to him. I slide my right hand over his stomach, ruffling the thicker fluff that collects below his belly button. Loken feverishly grabs my hand and pushes it down to where he wants, beneath his loincloth, into the hard flesh awaiting. It's so hot to the touch, I slip my fingers blindly around his burning girth to examine the shape of— Oh, Jesus, fuck! I immediately let go. Sorry, was that— The hound snickers, planting his tongue on my face and smearing it across my cheek. More. Behind me, Loken's paws slip below my leggings and grasp my bare ass passionately, kneading and clutching it with desperate yearning. Then, he pulls the end of his loincloth loose and lets it fall. Whoa. I stare, totally lured by the shape. It's different, but irresistible. And large. I cup his hefty balls and admire their fuzzy weight. Loken's twitches eagerly as I explore him. I wrap my fingers around his... tightening my grasp. He bucks his hip and snarls, urging me to continue. Undress, little human. Loken spins me around, curling his arms around my waist and tussling with my top. He yanks it over my head, his paws sliding down my topless body. I shudder, my skin pleasantly receptive to the pressure of his paw pads. He smears his tongue across my shoulder. I feel him against my bare back, smearing my skin with his excitement. You are good to hold. Loken's paw swiftly finds my waistline and he eagerly plunges his paw down the hem of my pants. I gasp. My body jumps in pleasure when his huge, grasping paws take hold of me. The hound snarls in my ear and adds pressure with his thumb. This is different. Yeah, fuck. There is no sheath. I kick my leggings off the rest of the way, now fully enclosed by his warm, naked hold. More. Then suddenly, Loken tugs me over to the bed. Easy, big guy. He's snarling and baring his teeth. I kneel on the edge of his bed, my back to him, and leers behind me. Did all this slow teasing just become too much? I groan as his wet tongue spreads across the back of my neck. He's tasting me. When I don't protest, Loken pushes me onto the bed with increased resolve and strength. His paws grasp and claw at my ass with fervent need, hoisting me up. Loken smothers his tongue against my back. Wait, does he actually want to fuck? There's no way I'll be able to take that thing. Hey, just be careful. I don't think I can take your whole dick tonight. However, when its hungry tongue travels... However, when his hungry tongue travels even lower, I realize he's got something else in mind entirely. Okay, do you want to let him continue or stop him? This is very entertaining, but also uncomfortable. Still not the most uncomfortable I've ever been during stream. That shit still belongs to Coach Gill. Mama didn't raise no coward. No, do we want to let him continue or stop? Actually, I think I already know. We're just gonna let him continue. Snarling, Loken greedily presses his tongue and fuck, Loken. Ah! I wince in pleasure at the wet pressure of his tongue, the greedy flexing of his muzzle, and even the vibrations of his hungry snarls. I think you already know what he's doing. Groaning at the wet, slimy sensation, I arch my back and long for more. That warm tongue devours me, body and mind, so wonderfully. Oh wow, he's so fucking good at this. It feels wrong doing something this intimate with him. That just makes me love it more. Loken is completely ravenous, so much so that there's a momentary sting at his as his tongue gains entry. I gasp, my body jolting, his clawed fingers grip into either side of me. Oh my god, I'm very uncomfortable right now. Still not as uncomfortable as Coach Gill, though. I'm disappointed when he gives me a final long smear with his tongue before kneeling up onto the bed. Why'd you stop? That was so good. Loken turns me over and locks his body with mine. I'm smothered by its overpowering side, his thick, salted scent, and bestial growls. He sighs himself against my belly, eagerly rubbing his member against my own. Feels like he needs to finish badly. I probably can't. I am very uncomfortable right now. Like, I'm definitely... Like I said, if I get banned tomorrow, if you hop on and turns out I'm banned, I think you know exactly what happened. I grin up at him and grasp him tightly. Loken snarls. Grrr. It's pretty hot how his primordial nature comes out in force when he's caught up in the moment. We stay together like this, sliding and if I get banned, this is exactly why I have not applied for affiliate. This is exactly why I haven't applied for affiliate. Because of shit like this. I'm just gonna skip all of this. Alex, yeah? He kisses me. I return it eagerly, eyes lolling shut. My head feels fuzzy. His tongue invades my mouth, and I grasp excitedly at his chest fur. His previous kisses were soft. This one is aggressive. I wildly kiss back, our mismatching jaws dancing in whatever way they can. I just want him, every bit of him. Between us, I can feel him start to soften as the afterglow wears off. I'm exhausted. I probably stink. You have a towel or anything? He wordlessly grabs a rag from beside his bed, handing it to me as he pants. I start... Man, that... Loken rolls over onto the bed and lays at my side. I've barely finished wiping myself clean before he suddenly hauls me up to his chest and crushes me into his embrace with both arms. Stay. He squashes us together with his mighty bear hug. I snicker. Hey, I stink, we're all messy. We will use the springs tomorrow. Stay. Now that he has me, I don't want to move. I settle into his warm, downy pelt. We fit together perfectly as two puzzle pieces. Okay, I think this is okay. Yeah, I think this is okay to show. Yeah. Yeah, if you want to see the full uncensored, then go to itch.io and... Fuck, Loken, you're so comfortable. He squirms. I'm squeezed into his embrace. I hear the soft flow of his breath, feel the gentle current of his chest as he breathes. My fingers brush through his fur, and he growls in warm content. It is. Oh my god. You will sleep here every night. Will I? You... Tomorrow you will be my acolyte again. Is that what you want? We will not discuss this now. Alright, we'll talk in the morning. The weight of the day bears down on us both. We're exhausted. I feel him start to drift off by my side as my own consciousness starts to melt. Byte, help! Alex. Yeah? You are small. I like you too, Logan. Logan. Cool. Sleep heavy, big guy. Byte! Just looks disappointed. Seriously? Yeah. Okay, but seriously? You're the one who wanted me to get laid. Yes, but without involving me? Come on. You're the obvious solution to a really big problem. Here he is, folks. Alex, the last human, and this is what he wants to use my hyper-advanced functions for. Butt stuff. Typical human. No wonder you guys went extinct. This is about you, dipshit. If Loken fucks me, wouldn't you rather we survive the process? Ugh. Fine. I could reinforce the stratum corneum of your epidermis, maybe reduce the sensitivity of... Whoa, I don't need details. Just make it so he doesn't tear us in half. Oh, relax. It's just the butthole skin. It's got the same composition as the skin on your lips. Explains why you sentient beings love blowjobs so much, huh? Either way, just leave it with me. I'll keep us in one piece. I missed you, dickhead. You and your sentiment. I mean it. You okay? There were times when I felt kind of useless without you today. Hey, don't give me that. You're doing fine. You weren't there for Loken's craft lesson. It was a disaster. So, even with my functions, there will always be things you suck at, Alex. That's life. I guess, but whenever I fail, I feel like I'm letting him down. I'm letting them down. Who? I'm the only human left. Whatever that means, it's on me. If I fuck things up, I don't know. Whatever we're supposed to be doing here, Byte, I'm gonna need you more than I thought. Don't put the pressure of an entire species on yourself. It'll break you. Have some faith in that human brain of yours. You've got this. So, did you learn anything about the algorithm we found at the rhinestone dish? Not about its function of origin, but it does contain a lot of clues about the Zephyr. Go on. He keeps referencing an event in history, the epoch of technology. Doesn't ring a bell. There was a century-long period leading up to the Cascade where the process of scientific discovery skyrocketed. New, innovative technologies were suddenly Sorry, I just got a YouTube comment. New, innovative technologies were suddenly being discovered and implemented at a ludicrous rate. It was insane. What kinds of technologies? Nanotechnology, genetic engineering, quantum computing, molecular reconstruction. It even mentions induced suspended animation. Oh, that's big. Did it say what caused this epoch of technology thing? Nope, but the boom of scientific progress was too steep and sudden to be natural. The Zephyr must have discovered something. Whatever it was, they reaped the benefits. And the cascade came shortly after. We need the second half of the algorithm, Alex. It should give us the full picture. But what does this algorithm do, Byte? It's not just a time capsule. You said it has a purpose. Did you find out anything else? No. Did you just lie to me? No. You did find something. It's nothing, alright? Just tell me. Alex, leave it. I've told you everything important. The rest will come after we visit the boneyard. I'm serious. Tell me everything. You don't need to see this. That was a command. Tell me. Wait, can you disobey my commands? I was never beholden to them. Seriously? I thought... You trust me, right? Not while you're withholding information from me. It's not like that. You'll just worry about this. What's that supposed to mean? You're storing this data in my subconscious. Tell me what it is. This stuff means a lot to you, and it's really dangerous. You're damn right it means a lot to me. And we're dealing with forces that even the Black Runners don't fully understand. We need to be careful. I'm just trying to protect you. I can handle it. I need to know. Please? Byte. My whole species, everything I am. Please, help me find it. It's probably better if I show you. When I started shifting through the algorithm, I began to get an idea of its true composition. Composition? Isn't it just ones and zeros? And you're just neutrons, protons, and electrons, but together, you make you. And the algorithm makes, well, this. I don't... What am I looking at? What is this? I have no idea. Are we safe? I put it behind a firewall. We're safe. I don't understand. What does this mean? I don't know. This feels wrong. End of Act 1. We're just gonna save here. I love Satan's Diary. That was everything in Soulcreek so far. Very excited for the start of Act 2. Anyways, that is not everything that needs to be done, because I think we also finished everything in after class, because we're not going to read the extra stories until all of them are out, I guess. Let me actually check if there was a new update. I did. I think. How long ago was it released? Let me actually check. Let me take a peek at it. Oh, you're talking about the new update. Not the dick chart. Like the update on the game. Yeah, it's coming in, like, very soon. Like, next week soon. I think. Let me check when it is. I think it's the 27th it comes. It goes in the 27th. Oh, you were talking about the dicks. Oh. Yeah, I literally just saw the dicks. I literally just saw them. Man. I also need to check something because, yeah. Yeah, I need to check something also. Okay. So, I think you all already know what's coming. Yup. Oh my. Oh my, let me just scroll down a bit and never see that again. And I will move this over to here. It's time for the poll. Oh my god. Let me just click the tweet button. And we will compose a tweet. I already have a couple in mind. So, we finished in both Soulcreek and class so far. Should we play? I cannot spell worth shit. Play next, and then I will add a poll to it. Oh my. So, first off, trying to remember what that one game was called because someone recommended a game on YouTube, and I think I'm going to add that there because I'm also going to provide a link to the Twitter poll on the YouTube channel on the community tab, community posts, whatever. So, going to add a link to there, and it's somewhere around here, I think. Spelling is the universal struggle. Indeed, it is. Actually, I think I have to go to the YouTube Studio app in order to check comments. I haven't responded. And let's just scroll down a bit because there's actually a lot of comments. That's it. By your hands. And I'm also going to add, because why not? And I found it on there, on the Twitch. Monster Hunting for Love. Which one next? I have not. And I think on some level I was trying to avoid playing the smoke room on here because you literally play as a prostitute. Should we add the smoke room? Heroes Advent, I have not. Let me add that real quick. And you know what? Fuck it. Because I need an excuse to play it. Arches. By the Echo Project, because it isn't really spicy at all, I don't think. I don't know, I feel like I just need an excuse to play it. Oh, you're talking about the Glory Hounds. Oh, yeah, I also need an excuse to read that one. So, fuck off Arches. Claw Star Wrestling. I actually did read Claw Star Wrestling. It is a bit too spicy, even though we literally just read the porn update. Set it for 21 hours. And damn. And there we go. Yeah, you should totally go vote if you want to. Let me actually Actually, I'll just do that on my phone. Clawstar is super spicy. It is... Lost my cursor for a minute. Anyways, it is a bit too spicy. Like, I would have to have the sensor up, like, all the time. Anyways, not much else can be said, if anything at all, so... Stay safe, have a good night. And I will see you all tomorrow.